What is up, gamers? Welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing well, and thank you so much for joining me. Today, I want to present a little bit of a game mode idea here for you guys. And I just want to say the main point of this video, and hopefully the discussion I can help generate here, is not necessarily to focus on the game mode that I'll kind of present here, the idea that I had, but more so to just focus on any kind of fun casual game mode in general. I think that would be very helpful to the game, actually, and I think it would be fun for a lot of players, especially the ones who are newer to the game or newer to RTS in general, and especially those who want to play any kind of game more casually and don't want to get as invested in any kind of ranked mode or anything like that. So real quick, before I get into that, I just want to say if you enjoy this, if you could like and subscribe and comment down below, I'd very much appreciate it. And then I just want to give you guys a quick update here. I thoroughly enjoyed the previous closed beta test 3 here for Battle Aces. Had a ton of fun. It was a complete blast. And so I'm excited for it to come back. I think they did a great job improving the game since the previous beta. And I think we have a lot of great things to look forward to. So totally excited for that. Can't wait for it to come back. But in the meantime here, since the game is down, I won't be able to stream it anymore. So I want to try a little bit of variety streaming, and I'm going to start with some Overwatch 2 Stadium game mode. So I know that's a huge left turn here from Battle Aces, but I just figured I would try a few other things. I'm not going to stream quite as often or as much as when the closed beta test was live there. And I do want to keep this channel focused on Battle Aces for the most part. And so I will try to continue putting out Battle Ace videos regularly, hopefully daily if possible for me. But again, I don't, I can't stream it right now. And I want to try to keep the streaming going a little bit to some degree here. So I'm just going to do a little bit of variety streaming. I will probably also get around to trying some RTS games eventually as well, some other RTS games. And so we'll see if and when we're able to get to those. But again, Battle Aces will be the main focus when that comes back. So if anything else isn't really your cup of tea, you're not interested, no worries. I completely understand. And hopefully I will see you again when Battle Aces next closed beta comes out, or whatever beta or whatever version of the game they're throwing at us next. Hopefully I will see you there for that. All right, so let me share my idea here with you guys. My idea was a Battle Aces Battle Royale game mode. And the idea of this game mode is to start the game with full 5 bases and full tech online and ready to go. And just to start pumping out as many units as you can, and to fight in the center of the map. So that you get to these big bot battles as quickly as possible, and you're just bashing bots for 10 minutes straight, and then see who's the last man standing, who comes out on top. This could be a 1v1 mode, a 2v2 mode, or even a 4-player free-for-all mode. I think this would be a lot of fun that way as well. And there's a lot of different ways to iterate this idea in game mode, and a lot of different directions it could go. You could have a moving zone instead of one zone in the middle. You could have it shrinking. There could be a lot of different ways to implement it. But the other kind of main aspect of this mode is that your bases would be invulnerable, or you couldn't attack them, and workers would be safe as well. You can't attack the workers. And so there's a few different ways to kind of implement this idea in the current game. You just have to basically use Scout's Honor and agree with your opponents that you're not going to attack each other's bases and workers, and that you're going to just fight in the middle. But hopefully this game mode would be much easier if it was made into a full game mode by the developers themselves, or if we were to be able to somehow mod the game as well. I think that would be very cool, but it's not necessarily about this game mode idea in particular. It's just about generating a conversation here with you guys. Let me know if something like this is something that you'd be interested in. But I definitely know a few people personally who would be interested in trying Battle Aces, but they are a bit intimidated by it. For one, they are intimidated by just jumping into any kind of ranked game mode. They would prefer to just play more casually and to not have any kind of rank associated with the game mode. And then they're also intimidated by having a bunch of bases and workers that they need to protect. And they aren't as good with the multitasking and things like that, and they're not interested in really trying to do that. And they would prefer to just build up a massive army of bots and battle it out with the opponent's massive army of bots. So let me know if you have some other ideas, and let me know if you think something like this would be fun and helpful for Battle Aces. I think it could really work and has some potential. But I think that's about all I had to share with you guys. I have a few more clips here of me kind of going over this idea and theory crafting it, and then testing it out a little bit and whatnot. So, but that's going to do it for me for this one. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon in the next one. I'm thinking an interesting, fun little idea is if we did some kind of, if you guys have ever played a MOBA before, League of Legends or Dota, Heroes of the Storm, anything like that, there's a fun little game mode in those games called ARAM, All Random All Mid. And I think that something like that would be kind of fun and interesting for Battle Aces, actually. You could you could possibly somehow do either a random deck, or you could just let people choose whatever they want to run for their deck. But then the idea would be you can only fight in the middle of the map, and you can't attack any bases. So you just tech up to, or I mean expand all the way to 5 bases. And then once you get to 5 bases, then you can start fighting, and you can only fight in the middle of the map, and you can't attack workers. And then basically last man standing, whoever, and it would, you know, I'm assuming it would probably, well, yeah, it would go the distance because you can't attack somebody's core either. So it would just be a complete bash for 10 minutes of units. And that might be a little crazy. But I think that might be interesting. And you would kind of just have to go by Scout's honor, that you're not going to attack each other's bases and workers.
Enemy is building a resource base. Resource base
and you just have to agree to fight only in the middle of the map. And maybe I could just like do a screenshot, draw a ring around the map where you're able to fight, and then you just gotta play by Scout's honor, basically, to try to do your best to stay within that ring for fights. Might make for a really cool game mode if they were to want to try some different fun game modes in the game at some point. Obviously, that would be pretty far down the road, but if they look into making some other types of game modes, this might actually be kind of a fun one, because I think a lot of people struggle to get into these RTS games because there's too much going on all over the place, you know. But if they were to actually make a real game mode out of this, where there's a zone within here that you can fight in, then everything else is safe, that might be more fun, because a lot of people just like to make units and then battle with those units, you know, and they don't want to worry about the bases and the workers and all that stuff. They just want to fight their army versus the other army, you know. So I think something like that would be pretty cool.